Lovely turn from him. He's got two further forward. Pizarro trying to hold on to it himself. A little bit of contact. Play continues. Long range and bottom corner. An absolutely stunning strike from Jean. And Blake, one of the top goalkeepers in Major League Soccer, had absolutely no chance. Inter Miami lead.
His true level looked like. Starts with Andre Blake from the back. Initial header won. As it comes back to Pizarro, watch the collapse from Philly. That diamond all in him. Jean picks the ball up and just hits a frozen rope from distance. He talk about power, pace, accuracy. And that big old bear claw of Andre Blake gets down to his right-hand side. Can't get strong enough of the fingers to push it past the outside of that right post.
Union just trying to get to grips with the new Inter Miami shape. Taylor. Nice ball inside. Mota. Taylor continues right foot effort! That is a stunning strike from a man who's only been on the field about 15 seconds. Forget about goal of the week. That's a contender for goal of the season. Robert Taylor might have just won this game for Inter Miami.
Making the change, bringing on the players and getting an instant impact from Robert Taylor. What a bomb! The touch, the technique, the power, the accuracy. He's got it all. The flick of the boot into the chest, up and over, far post side net. Even with a touch, it just laces through. Absolutely nothing Andre Blake can do about it. What a phenomenal, phenomenal goal for that man, Robert Taylor. Instant impact coming off the bench. And more importantly,
get to Busquets. Kramaski. Wide to Taylor. Taylor cutting inside. Clipping it. Messi! No stopping Lionel Messi! Another early one for Inter Miami, who go up 1-0 behind the great one.
It is remarkable to me to hear and see what Robert Taylor is doing with this opportunity. Grabbing the opportunity by the scruff of its neck, years ago playing non-league football in England, considering a different profession, this man shows up. He's got 3 goals, 2 assists, and he's living every person's dream playing with Lionel Messi. Great finish from Messi, but fantastic play from Robert Taylor.
Angulo getting around Kramaski. Angulo in! The touch from Calendar and then in! Araujo! Orlando responds! Cesar Araujo leveling the match! 1-1.
Try to defend that with Messi over here. Bypass all of that and find Angulo on that near post. Now Calendar does a good job to react and make that save. But this does not happen if you're not aware of Angulo bypassing the initial pressure from Lionel Messi, and good finish from Araujo in the right spot at the right time, giving Oscar Pereira in Orlando City the right. Was given a red card. Great little ball there from Kramaski. I don't see it. Initially I didn't see it, and after the second and third look, I don't see enough there from Antonio Carlos. He reaches back to find Joseph Martinez, but I'm not sure I see enough of a grab.
Martinez, who has scored 8 goals against Orlando in his career, will get this instead of Messi. Joseph Martinez scores! Gleason went the wrong way. Messi gives up the penalty to his new teammate Joseph Martinez, and Inter Miami has retaken the lead.
But that little stutter step, just watching Gleason, does he move, does he lean? He goes to the left.
Messi.
See ya.
Robert Taylor. Still Robert Taylor. Floats it towards Joseph Martinez. Settles. Messi! It continues to go perfectly to the Inter
sudden, Barcelona shows up wearing pink. Who is Robert Taylor? Where did he come from? The composure, the technique, the ability to lift the ball to the back post. And Josef Martinez throughout his entire career has been the finisher, the lethal finisher. Yet in this moment, to take a little pause, have a peek, and set it up on a platter for Lionel Messi.
Since they've had him as a starter, came back in the Columbus game, which started their winning streak actually, Inter Miami. Here's Taylor with Negri. Taylor feeds Negri. He's done it. Inter Miami goes ahead.
As Taylor comes to the interior, it's a continuation of his run. Negri, the patience here from Taylor to draw in a Bauer. Canada comes off his line a bit too slow.
5 minutes here might not look anything like it did the first 65 with the insertion of those players. Here's White. Great ball inside, just like that. Alex Muil, welcome to the game, welcome to the score sheet. It's 1-1.
That Nashville's going to bring in. White has been terrific. The ability to get into that final third. If you're Negri, there's no need to really step there. Then it's all about Muil getting on the right side of DeAndre Yedlin, off the shoulder, creased up, and what a terrific header. Down into the ground, far post.
No, Kamaski and Stefanelli coming on, or Frey and Taylor. Here goes Stefanelli, flag stays down. Stefanelli! After the delay, he comes on, he gives them the lead.
To win the second ball, as he comes to the interior, great ball in from John, and then what a terrific first touch, second touch out of his feet, just ropes this thing into that near post, hits it so clean. Inter Miami response right after the
but away there from Polster. Kremaski trying to take down there for Campana. Ruiz on the volley, takes a deflection, it's the opening goal! The Academy product, David Ruiz, getting his first Inter Miami goal, and an early lead against the Supporter Shield leaders.
Inter Miami do brilliant. Lovely pocket of space Ruiz is going to get. He's going to get his head turned. This ball is so good. It starts the whole sequence, and then it's smart to just try to fight for this. Campana's actually going to play this back to Ruiz a little too fast. Ruiz just snaps at it, and it takes a wicked deflection off of Romney. Petrovic going the other way. Gramaski does well. Campana, just this is a little faster than Ruiz would prefer, but he adjusts well to it. And you can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. Puts it on target, deflects off Romney.
Matt Polster, former Rangers midfielder, into heel, has options, could go it alone though. Heel to go all the way! And it's a smashing hit into the bottom corner, and this one should stand. New England level after 26 minutes.
To find a pocket of space, Polster does a brilliant job of breaking the lines, little bit of deception, and then Carlos Hill, everybody forces him to the right, almost daring him to take the effort with his right foot. But Polster, he's just eyeing out corner of his left eye, just gets Kremaski to bite with that last little touch, and then Saylor is showing him so much to his right foot. Kamal Miller has that little bit of a gap because there's 3 in the back, so he's not as tight to Saylor.
In MLS is Yedlin, pokes it behind in towards Ruiz, trying to get their head of blessing. He's done so. Martinez with the goal to amen! And he's done it again! Goal number 101 follows up his brace with a goal against New England, and Miami have their lead again.
He picks up where he left off. And this is David Ruiz, who just has the willingness to run. The pass is actually overhit, but he's going to time the challenge with Blessing where he can hook his foot around it, win it, and then he picks his head up, he assesses the situation. Martinez has pulled off. Look, Ruiz should not win this challenge, but he does, and he collects it. And then Martinez has all the time in the world. Petrovic just has to wait. Farrell's on the goal line. And it's just a wonderful finish.
Kremaski, little flick for Campana, he's in behind, goal! The scoring drought on the road is over. Stefanelli with a super ball, but Kramaski, the youngster, who's been lively since minute one, a super little header.
His left-hand side between Negri and Stefanelli. Stefanelli just creating that little bit of separation, being a little bit more narrow. And then the young 18-year-old Kramaski does so well.
Kamal Miller, not far enough though. Cucho Hernandez opens up on his right foot. Goal effort! Welcome back, Cucho!
In certain moments, he had a chance like this not long ago, the chance where John Mota tracks back and does a good job, and DeAndre Yellen trying to do his best offensively against Yeboah on that left-hand side. Miami think that they have good positioning, they have good numbers back, but no one gets close enough to the danger man. Cucho Hernandez, all he needs is that one touch, gets it out of his feet, a second one for composure, and you know where he's going, just picks out that far corner. The accuracy, the power, the swerve, nothing Drake Callender can do on that one. Wow. Against the run of play, but a much better spell there from Inter Miami.
Corner kick delivery, Campana! He's got a second! He just rose at that near post and powered it home.
They do really well to earn this corner kick first and foremost, to force Schulte in a couple big saves, but then it's your main man, Leonardo Campana. We call for him to be clinical. We call for him to step up and rise to the occasion, and he does just that in this moment at the near post. Philip Quinton is the one tasked with marking him on the corner kick. He can't get close to him. Schulte can't get a hand to the ball either, and it's just a well-taken header at the near post there for Campana to put his side up just before halftime.
For Montreal defensively. Mota curls it toward the goal! It's in! For Montreal, this time Miami opts to go to the near post. It's a great little flick on, and then McVeigh following up in the end, just gets on the into it, the willingness to get there first, and it might have been Kristoff, actually, that makes the first touch. There's a little flick outside of your screen, but that's the one that bypasses the defenders for Montreal, and then the players crashing the far post for Miami.
Takeaway, it's Lassiter, feeding out wide for Pizarro. Pizarro hits it across. Chance at the near post, the follow, saved off the line. Second one, no way. Oh, Bargeland, welcome to Miami.
And it starts with Bryce Duke. It's good pressure initially from Lassiter, actually, and then Bryce Duke just trailing in behind. It's the ball to the far post. It gets deflected from Martinez, and then there's a shot that gets held up. Lassiter follows through off the bar, off the deflection. Third time's a charm. Bourgelin with the put away to put Miami up 2-0, and that is an important goal to keep Montreal out of this game.
A little bit more nuance from Robbie Robinson. He's standing 5 yards in front of DeAndre Yellen. How about that for a ball?
Yeah, big switch over to Robert Taylor. Taylor! Oh, and in! Robert Taylor, what a goal! Inter Miami lead 1-0.
There's got to be a little bit more nuance to their movement. Look at Yellen, he pushes forward. Robbie Robinson picks up his head and finds Robert Taylor. Robert Taylor, a dynamic, loves 1v1 moments, cutting back to his right foot and completely against the run of play. Robert Taylor and Inter Miami give to 20,000 plus here. Lionel Messi, Tata Martino, Sergio Busquets, something to celebrate in the first 45. How do you like that, Lionel Messi? Welcome to Major League Soccer.
Here it is. Messi! Couldn't have been any other way! Magnificent!
To get it up over the wall. Godinho just left hanging, left picking this one out of the back of the net. The wall doing anything and everything they can. 5 guys standing up, jumping, trying to be bigger, player underneath to stop that, but the quality, the precision, the pace. That man is left. How many goalkeepers diving, begging for their lives, and yet getting up, having to pick the ball out of the back of the net in the 91st minute, as if someone in Hollywood wrote the script. It started with Bend It Like Beckham. But it doesn't matter because now Dixon Arroyo gets there early, just a little touch. Harrison Alfo comes through him.
Martinez against Kalina to put Miami ahead. Martinez scores! It's not the first 10 minutes, but it's not much further after. 1-0 Miami early on once again.
Be direct. Now the goalkeeper's got to second guess himself. He reacts one way, Martinez goes the other.
Kicks out Taylor! He took a game off from scoring, Robert Taylor, against Dallas.
Pragmatic and sit into a low block and allow this team to get into their rhythm. They've got 3 of the best players in the world that can pick a pass. No pressure on the ball. Busquets finds DeAndre Yedlin. And now look at the runners. You've got Messi, you've got Martinez, Robert Taylor coming in late. And my man from Finland has taken this opportunity with both hands and said,
Is this imminent danger? It always is with Messi on the ball. Over to Gomez, cutting it in, and an own goal! For a second straight match, Inter Miami, the beneficiary of an own goal.
He doesn't, and then in the blink of an eye, they put you under pressure. They get you into precarious positions where you're defending in front of your own goal.
Messi through to Campana. Lindsay intervened. Campana still on it, though, as it came off Mwanda. Oh, nobody coming to Campana. And Messi scores another one.
Just a complete rout of Charlotte. The worst defense coming into the League's Cup in Major League Soccer's regular season. And they were a little unlucky. The penalty on Harrison Alfo early on the game flipped it for Lionel Messi and Inter Miami. But since then, chances, opportunities, all for the team in pink. 17 goals scored in this League's Cup from the moment that man and his family showed up.
Of Juan Palma, good switch of play. Notice Neville, this time one-on-one, recognizes the fact that he does have the trailing runs. Joseph Martinez, timing isn't exactly there. Would have liked Neville to see his head up and recognize the fact that although the run was there, it was 3v1 in coverage. Probably not.
Taylor again, very active since coming on at halftime. Up to Coco Jean inside, scorpion attempt, and now it's in from Stefanelli. All happened in slow motion, but for the second round in a row, is Nico Stefanelli the hero.
Just watch how quickly the decision-making pushes itself for Robert Taylor to start to eclipse every single level for this team coming forward. Simplistic in nature.
It's an underlap by Jean. We just talked about the combination that could be those two. As he comes wide, you start to stretch that relationship between Gabby Alves and Fanuel Kavita. The speed
out of bounds because Ruiz has the heavy touch. That doesn't matter. Kremaski's in the right position. This is 1,000% a penalty.
Joseph Martinez now on Miami against Atlanta from the spot. Martinez scores just as you would write it. His first goal in Miami against his former club to give Inter Miami a 1-0 lead.
To last season in his last 10 appearances in Major League Soccer. It's been a real struggle since tearing his ACL, only 21 goals over the last 3 years. And yet, in his first game against the team that he put on the map, it's been all what Phil Neville and Inter Miami needed.
Yedlin cutting inside, finding Joseph Martinez! Oh, and the celebration as well. Written from a storybook.
To win 3 MVPs in a single season. He scored 77 goals for Atlanta United in 3 years. And yet one of the best finishes you'll ever see. What a ball in from Yedlin. How's that for a touch? And welcome to the 100 Club. Regular season goals, Joseph Martinez. Andrew Gutman was a great attacking player at Indiana University coming into the league.
Another corner and it's in! It is Andrew Gutman who pulls one back for Atlanta. They have life in stoppage time, up a man, and now just 1 goal away.
Well, literally right on cue, talking about his attacking career. Great sense in and around the goal. Good opportunity moments ago. This one, near post. And you've just got to get any kind of deflection on it, and it leaves the goalkeeper in his wake. Good ball in from Brooks Lennon. Better touch from Andrew Gutman. Game on, 2-1. Opening the game going forward. Great ball from Busquets.
I think he's onside. Messi with Kazan off his line. Messi off the post, puts the follow in.
Did not allow Busquets to find the space to pick up his head. We saw it Friday night. We see it here. In the ability to find the game.
I don't think that's the plan. This certainly isn't. Messi driving forward. Over to Robert Taylor. Taylor cutting it back. Martinez left it for Messi. Oh my word! He has done it again. Lionel Messi, 3 goals in less than an hour of play for Inter Miami. 2-0 tonight over Atlanta.
Mid to low block. You can't allow Busquets to find the ball. You can't allow Messi to get into the seams. 2-3 touch passes, you're in behind, now you're into the gaps, now you're chasing the game. Look at the Atlanta United defenders chasing back to goal. Robert Taylor back to Messi.
Yedlin. Messi, oh, so well, does so well to keep it from abroad. Still on it, Kremaski. Robert Taylor. Oh, Robert Taylor! What a goal! Sensational from Robert Taylor, and Miami is flying 3-0 before halftime.
Remarkable amount of spacing and balance between this Inter Miami attack. Messi comes in, Kremaski with a little bit of a difficult first touch. But how's that for a one-time finish from Robert Taylor? The first goal against Cruz Azul, the 3rd goal tonight against Atlanta United. After Friday night, he said, what a treat from my dad.
Messi isolated with Ronald Hernandez. Almada coming back to help defend. Taylor to his left. Robert Taylor up and running. Robert Taylor off the post and in. Oh, does he love playing with Lionel Messi? Robert Taylor, 2nd of the night. Miami 4, Atlanta 0.
I'm going to tell you right now, Robert Taylor inside his own 18 just ran the length of the field in 12 seconds. Messi knowing exactly what he's got. Robert Taylor on his horse. 1 touch, clean finish. Someone check the heart rate of Robert Taylor, because he died and went to heaven, or should I say Fort Lauderdale, Florida, because Lionel Messi just showed up and put the game on a platter.